What is up, ladies? So first I'm gonna be priming my face with the elf putty primer. So I am gonna be using the NARS eyeshadow base as well to prime my eyelids. So basically today's video I'm gonna be showing you guys how I achieved this Mexican inspired flag eyeshadow look. I did this when I went to a Mexico game in June, and my cousin was like, you should film it. So there I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and film it for her. So I'm using my elf the elf hydro concealer, just concealing my eyelids as well. Okay, so then I'm just gonna be using just a regular beauty sponge and just blending in the concealer and the NARS eyeshadow primer base. And then I'm gonna be going in with my BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna be using that green color and using a Royal Nickel blending brush. I'm just gonna be putting that towards the outer corner. So I am sorry that this part of the video is out of focus. I did not realize it until later on in the video, so I do apologize again. And that's when I zoomed out and I realized, I'm like, wow, I'm really out of focus. And I'm just going to be blending that into the outer corner. Just blend, blend, blend. And then I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics palette again and using a Morphe brush. I'm going to be using that red color, and we're just going to be putting them in together. And I'm going to put that towards the inner crease, the inner corner, not the inner crease, the inner corner, and just putting that in there. And then I'm just going to be using like a more defined brush, which is from Lexi Beauty, and I'm just going to be getting more of the red color and making sure the line looks nice and clean and all that. Just making sure everything is all blended. And from there, I'm just going to be using my Sigma brush, which is a blending brush it's one of my all-time favorites that I use just to blend any type of color or anything like that. It's a Sigma E2040 brush or something like that. I completely forgot what number it is. Then I'm going back in with my elf concealer, the elf cosmetic concealer, and putting that towards the inner corner, just because we're going to be using a glitter color in the middle of the shade to represent the white and the flag of the Mexico. So yeah, so I'm just gonna be blending in all that with my finger, y'all. So I'm gonna do my face real quick, the other side real quick, and I'm also gonna do my brow. Dip brow pomade, and I'm just gonna be using an Anastasia Beverly the number 12 brush and spoolie. So the color that I'm gonna be using is this white that I have in here. This is the Sephora palette. This is actually a highlighter palette, but I'm using it for my eyes because this was the most pigmented white that I had. You guys can of course use whichever white you guys have, but this is like the most pigmented that I got. So I'm just gonna press it on. I'm using my fingers because with the finger it's way better application instead of using it with the brush. That's like I've learned out throughout, like with ever like any pigments or anything like that. So you're just gonna add more around here, and of course just keep on adding, making sure it's pigmented. And we are definitely going to be blending, of course. Like I said, I'm going to be cleaning up the area because it kind of looks a little bit ghetto, but you know what I mean, y'all. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, y'all, so this is basically the look. I'm gonna be putting on eyelashes. I'm gonna be putting on some eyelashes. It's the Ayani lashes, and this is a natural doll light, so they look like that. And I'm just gonna be using the glue from the same brand. So okay, you guys, and I'm also gonna be lining my eyelids on top of that. So it's gonna be the NYX Epic Eyewear in black. So I'll be right back. I'm not gonna film it because it takes forever and I struggle to do it. So yes, I'll be back. Alright, ladies, so now we're gonna go in the bottom section. We're gonna put green and then we're gonna put red. But before I do that, I want to use my foundation real quick. So I'm just gonna be using my typical Wet n Wild foundation, which is the stick foundation. And then I'm also going to be using my Tarte concealer. So then we're just gonna be concealing and putting foundation. So I'm using the double duty, and I'm just gonna be putting it where I have blemishes and all that. I have like acne, and like it's really bad, y'all. It's really bad. But yeah, so I'm just gonna fast forward this part, or I might not show parts of it because, you know, it's my typical makeup look. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so basically I'm just gonna be powdering my face with the Maybelline powder. You guys can set your guys' concealer the way you guys want. This is just basically my go-to whenever I do this. So I just do that. Then I'm going to be using my Benefit little horoscope powder. It's like a 4-in-1 type of dual, so it's like highlighter and bronzer and all that. So I'm just gonna be using Hoola right here, and I'm just gonna be bronzing my face. Then I'm also gonna be going in with the highlighter in the color Cookie and using one of the Lexi Beauty brushes, putting that there. And then lastly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be using my my Stila little thing. So this is just in Fuchsia Friction. It's just a liquid eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna be putting it in the inner corner. Hopefully I have time to film this because my battery is dying. The Maxilina Lippy and Siempre Selena. But honestly, the day of the game I used the NYX one of the NYX long-lasting glosses that can be an amazing dupe for this because it lasts all day. But it's basically the look. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in my next video. So bye.